Kitsap County is raising salmon as part of our Salmon in the Classroom program. Follow our salmon's journey as they grow and are released into Clear Creek.
Hi everyone, I'm Cami Mills with Kitsap County Public Works. I'm thrilled to welcome you to our second Tank Talk. Our chum eggs were fertilized about 2 months ago. They arrived on January 11th and they hatched between January 19th and the 21st. They're now alevin. Our babies are growing up. We monitor our tank carefully to make sure our alevin are happy and that the conditions are just right for them to thrive. Just like a bird sits on her nest to keep her eggs warm, we made sure the temperature in the tank was just right for our eggs to hatch. But salmon eggs need to be way colder than bird eggs, about 48 degrees. That's cold for humans. Now that our salmon have hatched, we're going to answer some questions about what young salmon do to survive in the wild. We're going to head out to Salmon Haven to meet Renee Sherdnick, a water resources specialist with Kitsap County Public Works.
Hi, Cami. I'm happy to be here at Salmon Haven in Bremerton. Salmon Haven is located at Dickerson Creek. This is one of the spots in Kitsap County where you can see salmon spawning in the fall. Today, we're going to answer a few questions about our baby salmon and the games they play to survive in the wild. Let's hear our first question.
Why are all the fish sticking their heads in the gravel?
That's a great question. The alevin are sticking their heads in the gravel because they're sensitive to light. They prefer living in the dark. Out here in the stream, you'll find them living down under the gravel, actually living in between the spaces of the rocks. Also, they can't swim very well yet, but they can swish their tails to move around slightly in the gravel. Those big orange bellies make them slow swimmers, and the bright orange color makes them easy targets for predators. So living in between the spaces of the gravel where they are hidden offers them protection from predators. They can actually swim down in the gravel about 12 inches. That's why it's so important for salmon streams to have clean gravel like this here, not clogged with sediment, but to have spaces in between the rocks, so these alevin have safe places to live.
What's that orange thing on their body?
That orange thing is their yolk sac. Just like how a chicken egg contains an orange yolk, so does a salmon egg, but it stays attached to their belly. That pouch contains water, fat, protein, salts, and vitamins, all the food that these salmon will need for the next month or so. It means they can stay hidden in the gravel where it's safe, and they don't even have to leave to find food. That yolk sac will shrink as they consume it. When the yolk sac is almost completely absorbed, we call that buttoned up. And after that, they'll emerge from the gravel and begin to find their own food.
When will they start looking like regular fish?
Once they consume their bright orange yolk sac, they become fry, and they'll look and act more like a baby fish. Then they'll emerge from the gravel and will be more active, swimming throughout the water column. They'll be stronger, much stronger swimmers than before. Since they aren't hiding in the gravel from predators anymore, they'll have to learn new tricks so they aren't eaten. They'll have to work much harder to hide from predators. They'll depend on their camouflage coloring to blend in and will hide behind logs like this and other woody debris in the stream. That's one of the reasons it's so important to have wood in the stream, so fish have hiding places from predators.
Thanks, Renee. Our salmon look pretty cute hiding with their head in the gravel and their tails sticking out. Lucky for them, they don't have to worry about getting eaten by predators. I hope you enjoyed learning a little more about our special fish. If you'd like to see more short videos about salmon, please go to kcowa.us/salmon tank. Next time on Tank Talk, we'll talk about why clean water is so important for healthy salmon. See you next time.
Move over! Stop touching me!